Jason, Clear Creek Farm, how we doing today? It's Semen Collection Day today. We will be off to Ohio, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me. The first thing you'll do when you get ready to collect semen will be 14 days before your collection. You'll have to put a seeder in a doe so you can use her as a teaser doe to get your bucks to jump. To get bucks to jump is not always the easiest thing to do. Sometimes they jump quick, sometimes they don't. So you're basically doing a trial and error by bringing the bucks up to the teaser doe to see if you can get them to jump so you can collect the semen. A lot of times there's a lot of standing around and not much going on. You can see here this young buck is actually up there talking to the doe, and you watch her wag her tail. That means she's in heat. She's ready to accept the buck. As this young buck comes around, he will jump the doe, and Dave is there to catch him with an artificial vagina. As you can see, some bucks are ready to do their duty and some bucks just don't want nothing to do. when the bucks are ready to jump, you can see Dave can go to the extra mile to make sure he gets the semen that he needs. After the semen's collected, Dave runs off to the mobile trailer to store it till he's ready to put it up. Sometimes you got to go the extra mile to get these young bucks interested in jumping the does. As you see there, Dave was waving her tail like she was in heat. Sometimes you have to bring another buck in to make the other bucks think that they're going to lose their doe to another buck to get them to jump. We did end up getting our buck to jump. After all the bucks are collected, Dave will go into his mobile trailer and find out how many straws each collection will make. Dave will take all the semen collected, he'll put them in straws, then he'll freeze them. Then he'll take and pull out a few of them and make sure they thaw out properly. He's looking for a 60% live rate after thawing. So I just made it back from that buck collection today. We had like 10 or 12, I think there was, total bucks showed up for the collection. Want to thank Cindy Westfall for having people over to get their bucks collected. Dave Carwell of B&D Genetics, which was doing the collection. We ran into a little problem with our buck, which we kind of knew before we took him. And that's part of the reason why we took him down there. We figured if we can get some more semen collected on him, we could put a few more straws in the tank. We've been dealing with a mite issue. And when you get mites down on their belly and testicle area, over time it drops their vitality for their semen down below the rate that they really say is good for getting your does bred. And it makes it so that way you can't put it up. When they go to collect the semen and you want to put it into straws so that way you can use it at a later date, you're looking for, I was told, in your high 70s to high 80s. After you freeze it, unthaw, and refreeze it again, you want to have a sperm count still over that 70-80%. And he was down way below that. We kind of knew that, and this was one of the reasons why we took him down there. It was a long haul to get that, just to basically check him out. But we needed it done, and it gives us a reason why a few of our does ain't being bred. We are getting does bred by him, so he's still working, still getting goats covered. He just don't have the concentration for the semen count, so you got to basically make sure you get a good doe that's really in heat when you go to get them bred. So I got to get him unloaded, got to get chores done. So if you like this video, share this video, smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We just hit 100 subscribers, which ain't really that big a deal, but it is to me because that means people are actually liking and watching my videos. So, like I said, see you guys all on the next video, and I hope you enjoyed it.